And welcome back. Today was a warm day across the viewing area, officially reaching a high of 81 degrees. That low, that M, just means we have data missing, so we don't actually have an official low for today, although it wasn't too bad overnight last night. Precipitation-wise, none. About a quarter of an inch below where he should be for this time of year. Again, it's been just a nice day in general. That's because a high pressure is built in over our region, moving towards the east coast right now. You can kind of see the kind of ridge building in across the viewing area right now. That's this little hump you see. Again, that's with that high pressure system, and you can see the southeastern U.S. has been clear today. No precipitation. That's nice. Tonight we'll have a few more clouds move on in. Partly cloudy skies. Temperatures will cool on off into lower 50s. And tomorrow for highs, we're back up into the 80s. Yeah, we'll be in the lower 80s again. Those winds still out of the southeast or so, 5 to 10 miles per hour. And partly sunny skies. Visible satellite shows it pretty well once we get the daylight back in here. Again, clear skies. Our next storm system, however, has just come onto the west coast. And yeah, unfortunately, we could have some severe weather along with it. That's going to kind of be in association with this trough we have in the jet stream. You always see these troughs. Again, we talk about them. Those are associated with low pressure systems. And again, this low pressure will be moving across late this week. It'll be on off to our east, but Thursday is the day we're looking at for severe weather at the moment. And right now, and it's not for Sunday, it's supposed to say Thursday, we are under an enhanced risk at the moment, and that's what we were under last week. So, as always, be aware this will change. It changed quite a bit since yesterday, and it's going to change going on into tomorrow as well. Right now, all modes of severe weather are still possible. Large hail, damaging winds, and an isolated tornado. And we're talking even without the severe weather, next 5 days, still 1 to 1.5 inches of rain is yet to fall. So we have quite a bit of that returning. So your weather brought to you by Richard Schwartz and Associates. Here we go for your Wednesday. Yeah, we'll be in the lower 80s. Thursday, 80% chance of thunderstorms. Some of those could be severe as well. As we get on to your Friday, 66 degrees. So we're cooling off some. And we're going into your weekend, not too bad. We'll have some sunshine in here, warming back up into the 70s, near 80 degrees by Sunday. And then once we go into Monday and Tuesday, we'll be in the lower 80s. And speaking of severe weather, I prepared this slide. I want to go over some safety tips just because after what we experienced last week, it's always good. So the first one is stay weather aware. You always want to make sure you have a reliable way of getting weather information. Have a plan of action, especially if you have children. Practice it with them where they should go in case of a tornado or anything, because whenever you have a tornado warning, you can kind of get the adrenaline rushing and it's sometimes hard to think straight. So practicing over and over, making it a habit is very, very important. Keep your electronics charged and have a supply box wherever you're going to be. If that's a closet, remember, innermost interior room, no windows, and you just want something to cover you. So keep your electronics charged so you can stay tuned to us through Facebook Live, whatever it may be. Have a weather radio or a weather radio app, because sirens are not made for if you're outdoors, or they are made for if you're outdoors, not if you're indoors, and they're not meant to wake you up. So if it's an overnight thing, make sure you have a weather radio and stay calm. That is the most important one. It is important to stay calm, take a deep breath, and just follow your plan of action.